The film opens with the owls flying over some trees. Twilight is holding the unconscious owl in his talons, and Mrs. P is coiled up on Soren's back. Twilight begins to monologue. It's been 3 days since we left for our journey to Gahul. We have to stop every 2 hours because Digger gets tired. Thankfully, he's able to recover after about 10 minutes. The owlet I have in my talons stirs on occasion, but she's pretty unresponsive. Soren has taken to looking after Ruby, accompanying her whenever it's her turn to hunt. Gilthy has found her calling as a navigator. She leads us with the stars. I can tell that the things that happened in Dig, Gilthy, and Soren's lives still haunt them. Mrs. P likes to play games with us while we fly. Helps keep our minds busy. Why did you insist on telling us this? Well, usually there aren't other owls around when I monologue, so. Guys, I think Digger is getting tired again. The owls look down to see Digger flying really close to the tree line. Soren flies down to check on him. It's almost daybreak, Digger. Just one more hour. Huh? Oh, hi, Soren. I'm fine. Just thinking about something. What is it? Why are owls considered the best species in the air? Is it because we yacht pellets? No, that's not it. Seagulls and crows, amongst other birds, also yacht pellets. Is it because we're smart? No, I heard that crows act dumb for their own amusement. Is it that we can turn our heads almost all the way around? No, that's weird. Digger, I think it has to do with the fact that the owls won the Great Bird War. Ah, yes, of course. You're thinking of another question, aren't you? What can I say? It's fun. Soren smiles warmly and flies back to the others. He's okay. That's good, because I think we ought to talk about something. What is it? Sadoggy's radius grows by the day. I suspect it won't be long before they catch up to us. And we can't go through Ambala because of said owls. Hence why we're going through the peaks. Not many owls go there, so we'll be safe. This trip is going to take several nights at this rate. Hence why I think we should keep going until tomorrow morning. That's a bad idea. Not only is this part of Tato infested with crows, you're also carrying an owlet. If they attack you, then she's in danger. I know, but we don't exactly have the luxury of waiting. Maybe just until we get to the edge of the forest. I remember Da mentioning that some hollows were made for travelers at the forest outskirts. That should only take 3 extra hours. After that, it should just be a quick hop, skip, and a jump to the peaks. I have the path memorized, so it's no trouble. Alright, but the moment we spot crows, we need to duck into a hollow. The owlet groans and stirs again. Twilight gently shushes her. Don't worry. Twilight here won't let anything happen to you. The film cuts to daybreak. The owls are struggling to stay awake. Suddenly, a murder of crows appear not far from them. Crows, we need to find a hollow. I see one over there. We'll need to be quick. There's so many of them. Don't worry. Twilight wouldn't lead his friends into danger without a plan. Get ready to dive into that tree. The others nod and stay behind their friend. The crows noticed Twilight. "We're going to bash them birds, them rats, other birds. The bad owls ain't never heard about Gilfy, Soren, Dig, and Twilight. Just let them get to feel my bite. Their little old gizzards gonna turn to puss, and our feathers hardly must. Oh me, oh my, they gonna cry. One look at Twilight, they know they gonna die. I see fear in their eyes. That ain't all. They know that Twilight's got the gall, gizzard with gall, that makes him great, and every bad owl gonna turn to bait." Several crows freeze and fall to the ground. The owls die fit for the hollow. As the owls and Mrs. P get in, Soren notices that Ruby and Digger aren't at the tree. He looks back and sees that their path had been blocked by some crows. He flies to them just as a crow scratches Digger's wings. The crows try going in for an attack, but Soren attacks them, allowing his friends to fly to the nest with Soren in tow. One crow goes after them and almost grabs a talon when it stops flying and hovers in front of the hollow. The crow glares, screeches at them, then flies off. That was a warning from them to never do this again. It wasn't that scary. Because they allowed you to escape, if we ignore their warning again. Right now, we need to pick our battles. There's some things we just can't win. Anyways, are you okay, Digger? I saw you got scratched. I'm okay. The crows didn't dig into my wing much. Even still, we best rest here till tomorrow night. I'll have to check and make sure it's not infected. Digger nods, then looks over at the owlet. He tilts his head for a moment, then turns his attention to the others. Come nightfall, could you guys get some sugar gliders? I heard that they congregate around the edge of Tyto this time of year. Yeah, we can get with you. Twilight, could you take the first watch? After a couple hours, Soren can take watch. A couple more hours, and Gilfy can take watch. Then it'll go back to Twilight. What can I do? Just stay right next to that owl over there and sleep. You and Soren can go hunting once the sun sets. The owls look at each other in confusion and go to their tasks, while Digger goes to the middle of the hollow. He faces the owlet and goes to sleep. It's shown, as the day goes on, that Digger wakes up during each shift change and notices the owl shifting around. As the sun starts to set, the owls are all awake. My wing looking good, Mrs. B? Yes, it's not infected. We should still rest here till tomorrow night. That's good. Thanks, ma'am. Hey, Soren and Ruby are getting some food. Do you want to introduce yourself now or when they get back? Who are you talking to? The owl over there. She's awake. How do you know that? I was watching her in between naps. She's kind of shifted every once in a while and opened her eyes for a moment at a time. I noticed her trying to keep her eyes closed earlier. I used the vibrations from the guard switches to wake myself up so I could check on her. I would have said something, but I wanted her to feel comfortable looking for whatever she was looking for. Did you find it? The owlet stands up and makes her feathers puff out. I'm looking for an egg. Where is it? There was no egg. Not when I found you. There was an egg, though. I know there was. There was a fire. The tree was cracking, so I tried grabbing the 2 eggs in the nest, but the nest crumbled. I was able to save one, though. There was a bunch of smoke. I got dizzy. I dropped the It's okay, dear. Deep breaths. I dropped him. I dropped Osgood. I let Osgood. And Fressa. Don't blame yourself. You're hardly at flying age. It's not your fault. Soren's right. Just saving yourself is already a miracle. Yeah, come on. Your siblings wouldn't want you to blame yourself. Hi. I'm Ruby. I lost my family too, just a short while ago, so if you want to talk, I'm Primrose. You can call me Mrs. P, young one. I'm Gilfie. Did it? Pleased to meet you. Twilight at your service. I'm Soren. Soren, how about you and Ruby get some food? Are you sure? Prim here hasn't eaten for days. Besides, you and Ruby still need to practice your hunting. Try and see if you can get a sugar glider. Yeah, come on, Soren. Mom and Dad taught me how to catch one. Okay. We'll be back in a bit. Be careful, you two. We will. The owls are outside now, watching as sugar gliders hop from branch to branch. You have to be careful, Soren. These little guys are hard to catch, even harder than mice. You have to watch their movements, predict when they're going to land next. Ruby flies into one, killing it instantly. Like that. Try it. Soren watches the squirrels fly around. He watches them closely and barely manages to catch one. Ruby smiles and flies their prey to the hollow, then back at the sugar gliders with Soren in tow. The scene then cuts to everyone eating a sugar glider as Twilight tells a story.